Welcome back, ladies and gents. Let's jump right into it. I'm doing this a bit earlier than I usually do. This is not after I got home, but a little while after I got home. Kind of in between after work and before my bedtime, just so I could get it out of the way. Make sure I have this video, and I don't end up staying up playing games and then realizing, I gotta make a video then. Because that's what's been demotivating me from making Coffee Talk episodes is I've been pushing them off till really late, and then I forget that they're like an hour recording, and so I don't want to record for an hour when it's already like past my bedtime. Anyways, we did that wrong. We did continue. I don't want to continue. I want to click on recap. All right, 2 more days after this. Ooh. Hope the wedding's in last week. That'd be cool if that's the whole episode, or the whole day is just about the wedding. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. The Evening Whisper. Vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie, High Weapon. It's astonishing $2 billion worldwide. That's supposed to be like Top Gun. What Generation Z really wants, an independent survey. Let's see what people have posted. Today's delivery cutoff time, 13, no night shifts. Way to break in the office and just played 4 games for hours. Fun, that's awesome. Look what Mortalish did, sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. That is a very, very serious gaming face. Super busy, see you tomorrow. Story. Yep. Galati? Is that what this is supposed to be? We're gonna go with Galati for the fun of it. Part 1 by Riley Ahmed. She was supposed to be just a character in my story. Everything about her was supposed to be in my control. How she fell in love on the rooftop of her apartment. The way she danced on the Magpie Bridge. Don't you dare say Magpie. I think of the book series that really been wanting to continue. I forget what it's called. It might be the Magpie King, but I don't think that's the first book. I don't remember what the 4th or the 3rd book is, and I need to read the 2nd and the 4th. Don't ask me why I read it in that order. You'll find out if you read it. So read it. Anyway, Ferris wheel. All of her was the result of my creative decision. She was just strings of words formed in a story, written by the tip of my pen. My creation. This sounds like Doodle Date. And a creator wasn't supposed to fall in love with his creation. And along with the ink spilled into my words on my notes, her presence has become more and more vivid in my world. The jetpack waterfall of her hair, her eyes, a color that'd make autumn jealous, framed perfectly by her round, amber glasses. The cupid's bow of her smile, and the angelic tunes that came out of those lips, the constellation of her neckline, her shape. Very poetic. She stepped in my reality, further and further, each word scribbled on my paper. Some silent nights, I swear she was there in my office, whispering into my ear how she'd like to be portrayed. She'd guide me to write her story, correcting my choice of words, saying that she'd never say that to her lover. Interesting. Truthfully, I got jealous of her lover many times. I was heartbroken when she told him how much she loved him. Ferris wheel. I hoped I could be there when they got down to the gondola, so I could punch the guy in the face. Felt that I went half crazy trying to give her a perfect ending. The other half crazy for loving her to begin with. She even claimed a name for herself. Galati. Or is it Jealousy? I think Jality just fits better, but I like Galati because it's Galat. So we're going with Galati. Tonight, as I finished brewing my Earl Grey tea, my warm writing companion, I found my notebook open. I hadn't started preparing for my writing session, and I was sure I hadn't opened my notebook, let alone written. Yet it was there, handwriting not my own, nearly penned underneath my unfinished draft. Meet me between the spaces of your paragraph. There's enough room for us to dance between your words. Meet me in your story, you and I. Make this story your own, our own. Meet me in the world you've created for me. Come find me. Pygmalion, my creator, my love. Aww. wonder if Pygmalion sounds familiar. Anyways. Rachel! Night. Miss Rachel? Sorry, I'm just really excited. I've done it, Night. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? I do remember, because I remember you. Excuse me. I remember you being really stoked for this, and I was stoked because I was like, that's our favorite playlist, right? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Hey, yo? Are you sure we could play it? What about MDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction already changed a lot, so. Oh? Never mind. Just, let's play it real quick. Serve Rachel's sweetheart latte when she needs inspiration. I like it. I'm grooving. Is this a new song we could play? Oh, hell yeah. I like this a lot. I'm sorry, I'm grooving out. I wonder if you could serve her a different drink and get a different song. It'd be cool if that was like the case, is you could get different characters or different sides of characters or different like little Easter eggs if you served different drinks. Was that always there? I don't remember if that was there. Is that our invitation? That's awesome. What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it? That's right. You composed the melodies? With Arami? I think it's Aaron. We're gonna go with Aaron. Arami. Could be Army. Why am I saying Arami? It could Arami. I think it's Arami. The E could be silent, or the A, it could be Remy. The A was silent. Arami. I'll go with Arami. With Arami, yeah. Like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little bit more fun sounding, right? By hearing how you made the drink reminded me of saying, this sounds pretty fun, to be honest. Like a new love's beginning, or thinking about your crack. I do like it. I can see it. I'm just gonna start grooving while recording. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going, until you get to the point where you decide to confess. I think I see where you're going with this. I just imagine I'm just like dancing behind the bar right now while talking. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Or it would curdle, yeah. That's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Knight? Just fine. Just grooving, you know? Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Hendry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gell, actually. Okay, that's good to know. What do you ask? He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. I do like that. You put away your phone whenever like you're I guess whenever you go out to hang out with friends or whatnot. I remember listening to someone and they're like, whenever I go out of the house with my friends, we often all leave our phones at the house except for one of us, of course, for emergencies. But you leave the rest at the house so that no one's checking their messages and stuff. And I think that's really creative. I definitely think it would be cool to have a lot of people, like, if you haven't tried giving up your phone for even just like a nice hour meal with someone, just if you're going out with a friend getting meals, just talk without the phone. Don't share anything on your phone. Don't look at your phone. Don't message on your phone. Just talk to them. Have a conversation. Go for a walk. Enjoy the scenery and just talk about how your week's been doing, how life's been going. You know, really deep down stuff. It doesn't also have to be common talk. You can You could talk about how, you're really sad that your favorite dog passed away, but you got a promotion at your job and you're looking to hopefully continue to rise upward in the ranks. And the more money means that you can get a better department so that you and your girlfriend or wife could be happy. You could also just make up a story and just talk and hang out like a campfire story. You just make something up and just maybe share made up stories like that, or talk about a book you've read or a game you've played or something. I don't know, just countless things. Yes. Do you two not see each other often? Go back to Gurren. What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Oh, no surprise. I thought you would have been raring to move out by the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, He's becoming forgetful too. I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, None of our extended family even lives in the state. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Reuven. Hello, welcome to this groove party. Oh my god, Riona, you look sad. Let me groove and see if you enjoy that. That did sound. Never mind. Good evening to you, Miss Riona. Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Okay, I can't do Riona's voice while also grooving. It's too hard. I gotta focus. Hello. How are you? Sorry, just a second. Alright. Not well. Huh? Is she alright? I'm not sure. Oh well, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what would you like? I'll have a cup of milk, please. Just straight milk? I can do that all day, every day. I get it, though. Having milk is nice. I honestly, I don't think I've ever really had much steamed milk, aside from steamed milk with hot cocoa. So good. Or sorry, with hot cocoa, with cocoa powder to make hot cocoa. So good. But steamed milk might also not be bad. I've had times where I had so little cocoa powder, so it kind of basically was steamed milk. Here you go, a cup of warm milk. I love cold milk, so thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Give me 1 second, Riona. I gotta make sure that I'm just grew into this. You know what? It's going on my heart. This is like a song that honestly I could groove to outside of this game. I love it. Rachel's up at 3. Hello, my family, cats, milk, and you. I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad. What was that? Was that you, like, hiccuping? It was just a really weird sprite change. What's wrong? That's right, Riona, what's wrong? Oh, no. Quick, grab the tissues. Been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? Yeah. What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course. Let it all out. Miss Rachel was right. Feel free. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Knight and the regulars of this coffee shop, I had gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose. Ignorant? On purpose? Good song, Jane. What do you mean? I'm already losing Rachel's voice. Just that. Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shrink after taking risks in order to compete. Sure, you take a risk. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate. And I gratefully respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also. Although I do not fully understand his content, he's successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I'm aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yeah. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance? Simply afraid. Afraid. I understand I only have a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that, I really am. Because all of it is the pain I am already familiar with. And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejection again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be. Might be different. Yes. I apologize for all this, Marcus. I didn't mean to. Miss Rihanna, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But I insist, right? Right. Wait. In that case, I like something made with blue pea, but milk or ginger, please. That face is like, she knows now. She's like, I mean, if I get a drink, I better be assertive of what I want. Then none of this and none of that. Let's see what drinks I have. Mint tea. No. No ginger, no milk. We can't do Dream in Blue. Galaxy Mint Tea IQ. I'm gonna look this up. I'm sorry, but Rachel and Rihanna mean too much to me. And by that I mean practically, practically all the characters mean too much to me. I feel like there isn't a wrong answer, but I don't want to test it. Okay, so there isn't one. Blue pea, honey, and mint, which we don't have as a drink. Flower bed, I think we might have. Butterfly pea. Come on. And blue pea. What is this honey and mint? Because they use the drink names of the other ones. Is this just not? Oh, this is flower bed. Oh, it's two drinks. Either flower bed, which is blue pea, honey, and mint, or butterfly pea, which is blue pea. I'm gonna trash it now, because if I trash it, it's not gonna I want to know the whatever it's called. I don't know the app. I got something. Here. I hope you'll enjoy. Thank you. I'm giving you a deeper voice again. I need to play. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all this. Driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. I see. But it doesn't have to be an offer, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal could be done a lot of ways. Like politics. Huh? You're not wrong, but... that was just an example. Yeah. But I admit, being an entrepreneur is probably the fastest way to win people over. That's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the offer. That's why I wish to pursue it as long as I'm able. However, there is also time for me to consider expanding my horizon. No, I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track mind effort thing. I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you gonna do now? Not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas' offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming around here. What is that name? Oh, wait. You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomodachi. Sorry, Tomochill. It's even the same Lucas. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on the new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talent, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Okay. We're a power team right now. That wink, that's how you know we're a power team. We're helping Rion out. He responded. And what did he say? He's happy I changed my mind. And he's gonna text me later to talk more about it. It seems like he's in the middle. At least that's one thing that's settled. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it was entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the Kami. Kami? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the Kami. We would all work together as one, like gears in a machine. Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the Kami, right? Yeah. Was it difficult? No. Because we're not a cult. Sorry, it didn't mean it that way. It's okay. Communists simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around is because you still choose to remain in the commune. Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It's for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. Yeah. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming. That's a very interesting prospect. I myself like to be a fortress in and of myself. I like that. I could definitely see my car being a even in traffic. Wow. Mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way. That's interesting. I agree. An entire garden in a teacup from the leaves to the fallen. Hear the. Perhaps it's better if I go. Okay, I'll leave too. If you wish, I could drop you off. Really? I live pretty far from here. Fine. Okay. See you later night. Safe trip, miss. Thank you for your time. My pleasure. See you soon. Who's the third customer? Or do we just not get one? Because we messed up something earlier like that other. I suppose I'll wait another hour. No, we don't get the third customer. That's sad. Who was the third customer? I wonder. We obviously messed up in the past because there was another episode where there was supposed to be 5. I think I only saw 4. Anyways, I hope my voice acting wasn't too bad. I know I don't bring this up often. I do try to keep their voice. It's just hard to remember like 8 different voices. I think one thing to help with that is you pick a phrase that represents that voice, or like a word, like the way you say something, and you connect that with their voice. So that every time you need a little start to get back into that voice, you say that to yourself. Say that phrase, you say that word, the way it's supposed to be said for that character, and then you'll jump into it. I know in Pumpkin Jack, which we're currently playing, the owl does the hoot hoot, and I always do that in a high pitch. Then that's what kind of helps me jump into that character, which is really nice. It's just an interesting way. And I did try to help give a bit more emotion, because of course Rihanna looked like she was gonna cry. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a kind of change in my voice about halfway through the conversation, where I tried to seem more like I was, sad and distraught. Her, like where your voice gets a bit deeper and it's a bit more unclear of what you're saying, and there's more like stutters and stops and whatnot. Because as with music, I've been trying to push emotions into the lyric when I sing them. So I think, why not do that with voice? You push your emotions into it to give more authentic feel. It can be hard to do at times, but sometimes it can make really beautiful work. Anyways, I do hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for spending, however long with me on this video. I appreciate it. And if you don't think so, still, even if it was like 5 minutes or just 5 seconds, or if it was the whole video, just 20 minutes, any little bit of time you give to me is awesome. So thank you. But with that, let you guys go. I hope you've enjoyed your day, night, year, month, second, hour, minute, millennia, century, era, generation, decade. I feel like I said all of them. Whatever. As always, please, I mean it, please do take. Bye-bye.